Jesus will have life in heaven and love for our neighbors on earth.
It's okay, and the donkey part's growing on me.
Yeah, but do I want a donkey under me? I hear they're stubborn and they kick.
Oh, no, Spencer. Donkeys are sweet and smart.
Look what the brochure says about donkeys. They herd cattle like a dog, haul more weight than a horse, and eat less than a cow.
That's right. That's why in some parts of the world, a donkey's not only the family pet, but they're all-terrain vehicle.
Well, bring on the ATV. I'm ready to ride.
And I'm sure Jesus was, too.
What do you mean?
Well, you know all them places Jesus went. Oh, you know, teaching and healing people and telling about God's love.
You mean places like Cana, Capernaum, and Samaria?
Yep.
But some of those places are up to 100 miles apart.
And Jesus walked to all but one. So, if you're wanting a story about Jesus, that's the best donkey tale there is.
Spencer, I think she's gonna need our help.
Don't look at me.
Well, Spencer, you could do a little yodeling now, couldn't you?
What's yodeling?
You know, like old lady, old lady, old lady. Who?
Oh, hey, don't you be singing about old ladies around me.
Hey, you're no old Tex.
Well, I know I'm not, but this donkey tale is. It's called A Donkey Brings a Humble King, and it's in all four Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
You mean when Jesus rode a donkey down to Jerusalem for the Passover?
That's the big celebration they had every year where everyone brought sacrifices to the temple.
Well, here's where the story starts. Now, folks from all over the country were headed to Jerusalem, and when they saw Jesus coming, they were hog-tied with happiness because they remembered everything Jesus had said and done when he was in their town.
Country girls should all sing his praise in their own ways. But since I like your style, can I give it a whirl? Santa, blessed is he.
donkey tail.
Must have been Slim Pickens. All I could find was a donkey.
Well, fellas, we don't know that people yodeled on Palm Sunday. It just says they praised him. But for sure, it says Jesus rode into town on a donkey.
Like I said, if a donkey was good enough for Jesus, it's good enough for me.
What do you mean? No, but didn't they make fun of him?
Well, some folks made fun of Jesus, just like some folks make fun of him today.
No offense to donkeys, but if I was Jesus, I would have a huge horse and swoop down on all my enemies.
Yeah.
But Jesus wanted to show he was a servant, just like his humble little king. And that's the end of that donkey tale.
So he just died?
That's it?
You mean you don't know the Easter story that 3 days later, God rose Jesus from the dead?
Yep, he busted out of that tomb to prove he had power over greed and hate and even death.
Then Jesus went to live with God the Father in heaven, where he has a home waiting for everyone who believes in him.
That's right.
But first, he had to make us fit for heaven. That's why he humbled himself to be crucified for our sins.
I'm
of stories to help us believe.
That's right. But now it's time to trade our donkey tails for donkey trails.
So you mean we get to ride?
Yeah.
But wait, doesn't that mean there's nowhere a donkey tells?
Oh, I could tell you one about Jacob blessing his son Issachar by comparing him to a donkey.
Really?
Yeah, or David load down his donkey with gifts for King Saul.
Yeah.
Or Samson striking down 1,000 enemies with the jawbone of a donkey.
Are you kidding?
Nope. They're all donkey tales and they're all true.
Thank you, boys and girls. You did an awesome, awesome job, and I like your hats. I want to know if I can have some of those chaps. Can I have your chaps? Can I wear them? I can't? Okay. Well, didn't they do a great job? Let's give them another round of applause. Appreciate their... It's so good to have you share. We're going to ask moms and dads if you would stand up so that the kids can find you. We're going to ask them to stay here with us for the next 30 minutes or so for us to finish service. So moms and dads of the children that are up here in the front, if you could just stand up right now. Boys and girls, maybe we get the house lights on. Boys and girls, come on down and sit with your folks. You did an outstanding job.
At the cross, you beckon me. You draw me gently to my knees, and I am lost for so lost in love.